this off of a Would You Rather website, and I'm sure if you Googled it, it would be one of the first ones that came up because that's how I found it. But I thought it would be nice to just answer a few of these so you knew a little bit more about me. So, the first one is, would I rather have Barack Obama as president of the United States or Ron Paul? I would rather have Barack Obama. I won't go too into it because politics can sometimes get a little bit sticky. The next question is, who or what created the world? God or the Big Bang? That one's another thing. Religion is always a little bit sticky, and I don't really know what created the world, and I don't feel like I have any say on it, but I'm definitely more into science than I am religion. So for that, I would probably say the Big Bang. The next question, who would you rather? Would you rather wake up naked and sore without any memory of the night before next to the Burger King telling you that you had it your way, or next to Ronald McDonald telling me that I was loving it? I personally would rather wake up next to the Burger King telling me that I had it my way, because Ronald McDonald scares the hell out of me, and I feel like the Burger King might be a little bit more in charge and know what he's doing. The next question, would you rather be liberal or conservative? Liberal, obviously. Next, would you rather Jason Voorhees murder your entire family or be part of the human centipede? This one was difficult for me because I wouldn't want my entire family to be murdered on my behalf, so I would maybe sacrifice myself for the human centipede, but hopefully I would be on the front part of the human centipede if I'm able to request anything. The next one, would you rather your daughter had no friends or was a slut? I would rather my daughter have no friends than be a slut, because I feel like if your daughter would be a slut, she really didn't care for herself very much. And if your daughter had no friends, at least she cared for herself, and she has the hope of making more friends in the future and being more intelligent. Which would you rather stop, the Holocaust or 9/11? I would rather stop the Holocaust because millions of people died as opposed to a few thousand. The next question, relationship with terrible sex, or a bad relationship with incredible sex? Well, I'd rather have an excellent relationship with terrible sex because I feel like the relationship is a lot more important than the sex. And at one point, once you get really old, maybe not to everyone, but the sex will end. And it's nice to still be able to have a connection no matter what, even when the sex isn't there. Would you rather find true love or $10 million? Well, if it was a guaranteed love that would never end and be completely fulfilling, I'd say love. But if it would only last a few years, I'd go with the money. Would you rather be able to speak to all animals or speak foreign languages? All foreign languages. Well, I'd rather be able to speak to animals because nobody can speak to animals. If you wanted to speak all languages, that would be tough, but most of the time you only need to speak languages that you need to. And if you want to learn more than one language, it's more than possible. But speaking to animals is not possible. Next question. Would you rather no one show up to your wedding or to your funeral? Well, I'd rather no one show up to my funeral because I'd be dead, so I wouldn't really care because I'd be dead. And honestly, once I die, I could just be thrown in the trash and I wouldn't really care. So which movie is better, Harry Potter or Twilight? Harry Potter. Would you rather be the richest person on the planet or immortal? Well, I think both of them would be a curse. I wouldn't really want to be the richest person in the world because anyone that has a lot of money has a lot more problems, a lot more to deal with. And if you're immortal, it would be nice at first, but then you would see everyone dying around you, and it would become lonely, and it would almost seem like you'd want to die to see if there's such thing as an afterlife or something. Would you rather live in New York City or Miami? I'd rather live in New York City and vacation in Miami. To me, Miami is a little bit too humid, and they have hurricanes there. Would you rather have a Mac or a PC? I would rather buy a Mac just because I've always owned PCs and I want to try something different. But I've always used PC